You're a good person. I know you are. You don't want to bother other people. You don't want to burden other people. You want to make other people's lives easier so that everybody's safe and nobody gets mad at you. Is that correct? That was me for a long time. I still feel it sometimes, but I was a chronic people pleaser growing up. And what I realized after some time is that by being a people pleaser, which means doing things so people don't get mad at you in the moment. So for example, if I'm busy doing something for my life, and then somebody's like, hey, can you come cover my shift for the day or do this or do that? It's cool to do that stuff. I actually love doing that stuff. I love covering people's shifts. I love doing things for other people. But when you do it too much, you sacrifice doing things for yourself and your cup ends up more empty and you have less to give to other people anyways. What if by being so selfless, you're actually being selfish? Because by helping so many people, you're trying to ease the tension, not get them mad at you. You're trying to calm them in the moment. You're trying to get them to like you in the moment. But over time, what actually happens when you do that too much? Like I said, you're left with nothing. Your cup is empty now, and you don't really have anything left to offer to people. You've put yourself in a position where you're not in a good space to help other people. What if by being less selfless, as you think that you're being, and more selfish, you're actually able to give the world your gift? That's really what this video is about. It's giving the world your gift. Like, you think that you're being really nice. You think that you're helping other people in the moment, and you are. But in the long run, I didn't want to talk about this in this video, but what actually happens? What actually happens when you do that too much? Do you end up going, oh man, I'm glad I spent all this time just helping people, you know, going out of my own way to do this and that and the other for people, and now I'm not in a position in my life where I'm doing something that I love and I'm unhappy? Are you going to be resentful, or are you going to be happy that you just helped people with little tasks? What if you have more to give to the world than just helping people with little tasks? That's what I'm getting at here. What if you have more to give to the world? What if your potential is up here? What if you can actually offer so much more to the world? For me, when I was younger, I thought that the thing I had to offer was just being nice. Oh, maybe I could just offer a helping hand here and there. I had low self-esteem. Imagine thinking that you have so little to offer that all you can offer is just standing there with your hands in your pockets until somebody needs you to hand them something, hand them like a coffee or hand them this or do this little task for people. I never liked that. I felt it was draining to my soul. I noticed this at a very young age. Even in like second grade, I wanted to feel like I had a place, right? And actually, I had a couple different experiences. One experience where I'd be like, okay, what's my job? What do I do, guys? Because, you know, when you're in school, like sometimes you're given group assignments and you all conglomerate. There's a leader, and the leader kind of gives everybody a task, and then you fill your role. Well, for me, I wanted a role to fill, but it didn't feel good just to be like, okay, what do I do? Like, I didn't feel like I had a very valuable role. But I remember this one time when I was assigned to lead the class for the day. We had a really mean really mean substitute teacher who kind of made the day hell for me. I would get up there, like she was critiquing me as I was leading the class, like calling people up to write stuff on the board. Like I was supposed to be the leader for the day. And that kind of stuck with me and made me a little bit afraid to be, or I was a little bit afraid to be a leader after that, even though I loved being a leader. I loved having that higher role, that higher sense of responsibility. So that's what I want you to ask yourself. Do you have a higher sense of responsibility? Maybe you're like me. Maybe you don't want to be so shy and timid doing little tasks for people, or have some job where you're just working and you're pushing buttons and doing little tasks to build this bigger company where people are doing more important things. Maybe you want to do more important things with your life. Maybe you want to be more confident and audacious and take initiative and find out what you're really made of and find your potential in life. Maybe you have a greater gift to give the world. And maybe you know that inside of you, and You're just not letting it come out because you're afraid of what people are going to think, and you're afraid of the opinions of other people. You're afraid that people are going to get mad. You're afraid that your parents are going to get mad. You're afraid that your family is going to get mad if you start doing your own thing and stop being so available to them. But is that really fair to you? Maybe it's fair to everybody because maybe, helping people out, maybe that's your thing. But again, the question for this video is like, how much are you actually helping people out by draining your cup, sucking your own soul to just help other people with little tasks over and over again just so they don't get mad at you for not helping them? What if you could actually have a full cup and do things that feed you, and then you have more to give to the world? What if you could become so fucking confident in yourself and so capable in life that instead of helping people with little tasks, you can help them with big tasks? You can be a leader. You can express yourself, show who you really are, and lift people up. What if you could do that? I teach people how to be less shy and more confident. If you want to know more about that, if you're watching that on Facebook, reach out to me, DM me. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's my email in the description. Reach out to me. But ask yourself that question. Is there a gift inside of you that you're not letting out? That your selflessness is kind of like you're choosing to be selfless, but how selfless are you actually being? If you're holding back your gift and you could give the world so much more.